Right, lesson 2. There's Turth. There's Hong Kong Fooey down there making all that noise during a great big bone. Wait, Muttley! He doesn't even want to look at the camera now. He'll probably get involved when we start showing us his moves. Right. So, show me last week. Nice, yeah, nice snake in arms. Good. Can you show me your circling elbows? Bit more relaxed, bit more flowing. Yeah, good. You got that, good. Other side. Okay. Did you try going the other way?
Actually, I can't lie, I only did this side. Yeah, I remember me just doing this side because it felt comfortable.
Ah,
I didn't do
okay.
that side.
Did you try going the opposite direction, I mean?
No.
You didn't try that? Right, we'll do that now. Right, in your stance, start going, same thing. No, opposite direction, through. So, what's that? Anti-clockwise. Yeah. Get that going nice and noodly arms. Okay, you've got to relax those shoulders. Looser. Get really loose, speed it up. Just let it flick round. And change arm. Right, watch. Just watch. This is how I want you to get loose, okay? So you're going the way you were doing last week, and then you can change over seamlessly. Yeah? Yeah? So you can practice that later. I'm going to show you another drill now, okay? You'll get this, you need to practice that again. So the reverse version and the full, I don't know what you call it, the clockwise version and the anti-clockwise version, okay? Actually, it's easy to think about it if I give you a little bit of an idea of application, just one of the many, it's got many applications, but an application for this would be like a back fist strike, okay? So that you can see that's exactly the move I'm showing you, yeah? So if you've come in like to attack me, boom, yeah? So if you think of this as a high strike, and then the opposite version, what was I calling it? I was calling it anti-clockwise. That's a low strike. Yeah? High, low. Those are just two applications for this. So practice both those ways, the upper strike and the lower strike. And equally, you know, I said to you last week about a strike as a block and a block as a strike. So equally, if you were coming to back fist me, it's a block. Yeah? Or, I mean, in Kung Fu, like I said, it's all fluid. So you attack me, my block is a strike anyway. Yeah, and then I'm going in with all the fluid follow-ups. So that's the high block or strike, that's the low block or strike. Yeah? Okay. So a drill for this, it's a nice drill, forget that for a minute. A drill for this, in stance, is if you try and replicate this movement on the opposite side, strike there, and then from there it's the inward upper strike there, and then keeping the elbow where it was, striking down. Yeah. Okay. So again, there, down. Yeah. Other hand. Change over. We do it really slow. Relax. You're so rigid. Relax. Okay. Do the inward high strike. Good. Low strike. Good. Change. Slowly. Yeah. Change. High. Low. Change. High. Low. Change. Keep the other hand in the guard position. Remember that it's the whole point of this snake in hands, so that you're always joined up. Yeah. So that the other hand's not just forgotten about. It's there. It's involved. It's ready for the next thing. Yeah. So low strike, high strike, low strike, change. Actually, I'm going a bit too fast. We'll do it really slow and really relaxed. No power. Okay. Just get the movement. So this hand first. Low strike, change, high strike, low strike, change. High, low, change. High, low, change. Remember, you're guarding your centre line. Look where my hand is compared to yours. Yeah. So if it's too close into you, it's not going to help you. You've got to have a little bit of space there. So it's the same as the snake in hands. You're covering the elbow. Covering your elbow. Yeah, that's more like it. Change. See how my other hand changes, goes back to covering the elbow position. Not against your chest. That's no help to you. Out from yourself. Yeah, give yourself that garden. Remember we talked about the garden? Right, so there, change. Sorry, I'm going a bit too fast. Yeah, you're getting it. Right. One thing I've noticed straight away is you were leaning. Right? If you notice, I'm not leaning, I'm just turning from my hips slightly. Okay? So I'm still in a neutral stance, still with neutral weight distribution. I'm not committed to either side. So I'm turning. This is going to be the next thing we'll do today, is a bit of stance stuff. Just get this for now. Let's just do this. Let's forget the high and low. Let's just get down in your stance like I showed you. Feet parallel, knees over your feet, very relaxed, okay? And turn into that lower strike, okay? Look at my, yeah, good. And then change the other side, other way. Good, up. Forget that, didn't I? Okay, just that. Good. Right, get that other hand in the guard position. That should always be in the guard position. Yeah. Right. So the point of this is you're getting power from your hips all the way from the ground. Okay. It's about balance. It's about not just using your arms and shoulders, and it's also about not being overcommitted. Okay. So if you get in, for example, you get into a fighting stance. Yeah. Go into a fighting stance. No, a natural fighting stance, like you're going to fight me. Okay. Now, if we're engaged, if we're going to get into it, you don't want to be your weight committed, yeah?
Yeah.
What you want is, unless you're actually in the moment, if you're making a strike, then you can have your weight committed. But only when you know you've chosen to commit your weight, not because you've committed your weight carelessly and you're not aware of it. Okay? So if I'm come flying in, yeah, I've chosen to commit my weight and I'm taking that risk. what you want most of the time is to be in a neutral stance, and if you attack my leg, attack it. I'm neutral. I'm not worried if you attack it. Try and sweep it away. Yeah? Because I've got a neutral balance and I'm aware of weight distribution. So we're going to do stuff about neutral, forward and back stance. Okay? So you're just going to get used to shifting your weight. Okay? That's all my weight on my back foot. That's all my weight pretty much on my front foot. I'm just going to get used to shifting that. Okay? And slowly with control. That's the whole point. Then, if we go into a wide stance like that, you get used to doing that while turning, because that's how you would have strike with power. So you'll turn into something, just like we were doing in boxing. If you're, putting your hips into a punch. Yeah. Okay? So I want you to get used to, notice how my feet change also. So my feet are going in whatever direction my power is going in. You don't want to leave your feet there and then that's in jeopardy, okay? Because you want your feet and your knee to be going where the threat is, because it's strong that way. If you're twisted, it can be easily broken, and also your weight can be taken away, and also you can't move so quickly. Okay? I know that's a lot to take in, but I'm just trying to get you introduced to the idea of shifting your weight. Yeah? Just go really slowly. First of all, let's do the one from a fighting stance. Okay? Good. Right, lower. Right. Just really slowly get used to the idea of staying at the same height. Yeah? Staying at the same height. Go back onto your back foot. Yeah? Look, so my weight is all on the back foot. And then really slowly shift through so your weight's on the front foot. Now look at my back foot. My back foot is still facing the direction that my intended target or threat is at. So if this was a strike, I'd be going, all my power would be coming from the ground, all the way through the back leg, through my hips, and through you. It'd be like a scaffold pole. There's no giving it. Boom. Yeah? That's a very strong position. It's put me very committed on the front leg. You could sweep me now, but I've chosen that. Yeah? The whole point, what I'm trying to convey, is it's okay to put yourself in a vulnerable position if you're aware of it and you've made that choice. It's not okay if you're not aware of it. Yeah. It's like Picasso, right? Picasso can do some crazy looking chicken painting, which is all about the attitude of a chicken, only because if he wants to, he can do a really detailed, super realistic, photorealistic chicken if he wants to, but he chooses not to. Yeah. If he was just someone with absolutely no talent who did a crazy looking chicken, it wouldn't be someone who could follow the rules and do it perfectly and was choosing not to. It would just be someone with no clue. Yeah. That's what this is about. You don't want to be someone with no clue where your weight is or what you're doing with your weight.
No, you need to know what you're doing.
You need to know what you're doing, and you need to be able to choose to break the rules or to commit yourself when you want to and not have to, and not be unaware. Kung Fu is all about awareness. It's all about awareness of where the threat is, where your weight is, everything. You know, if your awareness is good, you won't even be in a position where you need to fight. Yeah? You just won't be there. Yeah. Okay? It's all about awareness. So, that's a forward position. All your weight going through there. Yeah? With your back leg facing whatever that threat was. And that's a back stance position. So that leg is off the ground, or not off the ground, there's no weight on it. Okay? Another thing, I'm jumping ahead a little bit again. Another thing is we're going to do some balance training, just some more drills, so that you get used to being able to stand on one leg. Because first of all, you can't kick if you can't stand on one leg. Second of all, you can't block with your legs if you can't stand on one leg, or get your leg out the way. Like, you know, if I'm in a fighting stance and you attack that leg, attack it, I can get it out of the way if I want to. Yeah? Or I can come in because I can stand on one leg. If you can't, as soon as you commit yourself like that, someone will just bump you over. Yeah? But also, you know, you can block. You can, if you try to kick me, try and give me a kick in the midsection. I can block with my leg. Yeah? Again? No, try and kick me though. No, try and kick me. Come on. So I don't have to worry about blocking that with my hand. I can keep my hands free. Try again. And I can still, you know, block with that and do my business with my hands. Yeah. And if you know what you're doing, you could have been faking, or you could have been attacking with your leg and a hand at the same time. So I need to be able to do that. And you see that? Yeah. That's that same link. Boom. Continuous. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, we were doing the shifting weight. Right, so back in your donkey riding stance. Right. So you're just turning from your hips. Yeah. You need to be a bit closer. Right. There's no point in doing this if we're not striking distance. Okay. So that's striking distance. Remember what I said about the striking part, yeah? On the muscle. Right. You've got that stance, low, come on, low. Again. Right, now we're gonna add that high low in again. Nice, you got it. Remember this hand? Right, first of all, you're totally committed. You're leaning again. I'm not leaning. I'm sitting back and I'm sitting down. Yeah? Sit back, sit down, sit relaxed. So try and pull me. See? I can just shift. Do you see the difference?
Oh, okay.
See? I've just let you pull me because I'm centered and I know what's going on. I know where my weight is, and you can pull me, but I'm not off balance. Yeah? I can just shift. And if you pull me really hard, boom! I'm still all right for it. Yeah. So that was the point. Not leaning, not being committed without the awareness. If you choose to, fine, but be aware of it. Don't do it clumsily. Guard hand. Better. Very good. You got this a lot quicker than you did last week. Okay. Right, I think you got the idea of that. Will you be able to remember that and practice? Yeah? So we've done the snaking hand, we've done, what else did we do? Oh yeah, the circles. Did I do the first basic?
No.
I didn't do that.
You did, but you skipped that. You said let's do this first and then
Right, so we'll come back to that now. Yeah, that's right, I remember. I skipped that because I wanted you to get those movements before you got the application. So, I'm still jumping ahead a little bit here, but I'm going to show you another application. I mean, I already sort of showed you an application like this. It can be a back fist strike, but it can also be the block. This is the first block I was showing you with the block and strike at the same time. Yeah? So, you punch me to the head with that hand. Right, that's that move. That's that move. Yeah? It's that, what can I call it? High circle thingy. Yeah. Right? So the whole point is, yeah. So the whole point is that that's simultaneous.
Okay.
And remember, we were also discussing the inside and outside. So this time I just happened to have taken you on the inside.
Yeah.
So if that hand comes, right, that's exactly the same move. That's why I wanted to teach you the rolling elbows first. So in this position from here, right, I've gone there. Now you strike to my head. It's all I'm doing is that from the elbow. You see?
Yeah.
I've hit you, let's say I've hit you like that. Punch me, it's that. That's all it is. So that's that. That was that. Yeah? That's why being able to move freely and easily from your elbows is so important. So it's that. What I did there from the strike to the block, it was just like, I don't know, 90 degrees of that rotation that I was showing you. Boom. Yeah? If that's the 360 degrees, that was the 90 degrees. Yeah? So we'll practice this block one side at a time because it's a really nice block, it's a really effective block. Should we do it inside or outside? Let's do it outside. So you punch me with that hand. Right. So it's that one again. It's that, right? And striking over the top. As you can already see immediately, there's tons of other, follow-ups. Tons. But it's such a nice entrance thing. And in Kung Fu, the whole point is to get in, to keep contact and finish it. We're not going to like block, step back, think about it, throw a punch, think about it, think what the next move is. No. Once I've got contact, that's it. I'm not letting go. I'm following up and going in and, fuck you up. So same thing on the other side. I'm going to... That just comes automatically on. Right. What I wanted to say was, we're going to practice the other side, and it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to try and remember to take you on the outside, and that's what we're going to train today. Okay? So it's the block and the strike on the outside of the punch. Right? It's a bit unrealistic because in reality you'll just something will just come out. You won't even think about it.
Yeah.
Okay? So right, really slowly I'm going to throw this punch and I want you to do that. Have I shown it to you sufficiently? Look, right, so from this position, right, imagine there's a punch coming to your face, right, all you're doing is you're doing that, it's a section of that rotation, you're going block, and at the same time as the block, it's the snake in hands business, that comes through. So it's that, okay, from there, there, from there, there. No, it's not coming back here. That's no good to you. Okay? That's not helping you. It needs to be out. You're protecting your garden. Remember the garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to block it there. So if I was coming here, yeah, two reasons. One, if you block it back there, I'm already still in your face, right? So you need to block it out here. Secondly, you're in my face now.
Okay.
Remember, block is attack.
Yeah.
A block is a strike and a strike is a block. So you're taking me out here and you're in.
Yeah, that's what I want to be.
Yeah? That's why. So you're taking it out here. You're not taking it back here. What good's that? Simultaneous. Slow it down, slow it down. Just get used to that move. Right. You're in your fighting donkey stance.
Where's that up there, Nick?
Right. So, super slow-mo. Come on. Go up with me. Super slow-mo. First of all, you're leaning again. Sit back, sit comfortable. Right? Now from here, super slow. As that's coming, that's coming. Elbows in. You want to keep that center line guarded. That's better. You never completely lock your arm because that can be broken very easily. Okay? I mean, in a fight, or in a full speed strike, it might, but it recoils. You never hang around with a locked joint, yeah, whether your leg or your arm. So you might have to extend in the brief millisecond that you're smashing someone's face in, just to reach them, but you've recoiled.
Yeah.
Okay, never keep it extended. So. And I should mention as well that the thumb is, I'm very relaxed, so I'm a bit lazy, so that should be tucked in all the time, otherwise that could be broken too. Okay, thumb should be tucked in. There's your strike, that's out, that's already ready for like getting in someone's business. Right. Now, noodly. Right. I'm throwing the punch. Nice.